Harry Kane, obviously expected to play in that game tomorrow. You're another Englishman that moved abroad while you were in your prime. How was that experience for you? Why did you decide to leave United? Did you want to?
I didn't decide. It was decided for me.
Okay. Had you fallen out with the manager?
No, not at all. It was funny though, because when we lost to Everton in the cup final,
95,
and then we obviously lost the title last day of the season that Blackburn won, drawn at West Ham. And I've been there 6 seasons now, so normally around that time, another 4-year contract, testimonial. I'm not sure people know what a testimonial is at the time, but you get a game for yourself and you get the revenue from the crowd. So I was in negotiation with Martin Edwards for a 4-year contract. Totally happy. Obviously everyone was disappointed, obviously not winning anything that year. And I just remember I was playing golf with Giggsy at Worsley. And I got a phone call from the gaffer, so Alex, to say, listen, I need to see you. So, when you kind of think like you're a naughty boy and you think, what's he coming for, you know what I mean? I said, what do you mean you need to see me? So I need to see you. I said, okay, I'll see you in the morning. He said, no, I'm at the golf club.
He'd come to your golf club?
At the golf club.
Oh, my goodness.
Me and Giggsy, so I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I must be in trouble here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just think, what have I done? You know what I mean? I had a little panic up. And I was on the 16th hole because I was 1 up against Giggsy.
Yeah, you remember it all.
I remember it so clearly. And then I said, Giggsy, you'd have to walk back, mate. I've got to take the buggy. The gaffer's waiting outside the clubhouse. So fly down now, getting his Merc, whatever he was driving, and he says, listen, Paul, just need to let you know that we've had an offer from Inter Milan, and we've accepted it. So I said, why would you accept it? He said, well, we got the new training ground, getting built. We got Nicky Butt coming through. We feel that maybe, you could stop his growth into the team. I said, Gaff, I just respect it. I'm 28 years of age. I'm just reaching my prime. You know what I mean? So I don't get it. I really don't get it. So that was basically the...
What would have happened if you would have said, I'm not going?
Well, so what happened was, I went back home and told my wife, Claire, we couldn't believe it. Thomas was only 2 at the time. I just started nursery. So when I woke up within the next day, all of a sudden, over my fence, there must have been about 40 cameramen just trying to get pictures of me.
Yeah.
Because the news had got out that I was leaving. Well, they wanted me to leave anyway. So anyway, I went over to Italy, had a few conversations with Massimo Moratti. This is all through like the close season. Came back, had to sort some contracts out, some numbers out. He came over with Visconti, who was the vice president, to my house in Bramall, just to sign the contracts, and had a couple of henchmen with him and all that lot. It's a little bit scary, to be fair. And they were in my kitchen, and next minute the phone rang. It was Sir Alex. He's in Colorado Springs, and he said, "Paul, listen, just thinking about I've made a bit of a mistake. If you want to come and stay, if you want, and obviously you're gonna have to fight for your place, but I'd like you to stay." And I just, the gaffer, I said, "You're taking the," I said, "I've got Inter Milan in my kitchen. I can't just turn around and say no, I want this." And to be fair, deep down, I kind of wanted to stay because I love that United. I loved playing for United. I loved the fans. I just loved it. It was the biggest club in the world for me. But I just had that kind of, when a club accepts a bid for you, then they don't really want you, and it doesn't matter if they change their mind or not. It kind of left a bit of taste in my mouth. So I said to Sir Alex, "Listen, thanks, Gaffer, but I got into the kitchen, and I wish you all the best, and and I signed for them."
What? That's a great story. Why? We've only got a couple of minutes, right? So I apologise, and we'll come back to Inter later on. Mm-hmm. But the club that you left Inter for was Liverpool. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, as a United fan, I would never put on a Liverpool shirt. Right? Mm. You're not from the area, right? But you played for Man United. Mm-hmm. Why did you choose Liverpool?
Well, why not? Listen, I mean, and to be fair, what people don't know is that Man United had first offer on me when I came back from Inter.
Yeah.
They had first offer on me. So they could have took me back if they wanted to. And they didn't. But
you must have known the problems that amongst the fans that were caused.
Listen, and what I will say to you is that, I would never have gone from Manchester United to Liverpool. You know what I mean? Or Liverpool to Manchester United, because I know you just don't do those things because of the rivalry. But I went to Inter Milan, You know, I went away for 2 years and came back. I loved the Northwest. You know, I knew all the players at Liverpool, Jamie Redknapp and David James and Robbie Fowler, people like that I worked with at England. It was an easy fit. And I also felt the Liverpool fans would accept me, you know what I mean? Which they did. They were absolutely unbelievable. And that's why. I mean, my job is to play football.
Of course. I totally get that.
My job's to play football. My job is to support my family. The most important thing in my life is my family, my wife and my kids. That's what I'm going to do, okay? So if it means I've got to play for Liverpool for 2-3 years, that's what I would do. And I've got no allegiance to West Ham, to Liverpool, to any of the clubs. I just give my all for all those clubs when I play, whether it's Wolves, anyone, I don't care. I play the best I possibly can.
If you had the choice between a Liverpool and another top club at the time, not Man United...
I could have gone to Chelsea.
Why didn't you go there?
Because I felt comfortable up in the Northwest. As I said, I felt comfortable with the play. And I actually felt Liverpool had actually a chance of winning the Premier League with the players that they had, and McManamans and Redknapps and, you know, people like that, Robbie Fowler. I thought we had a great chance. We just never had the mental side that Man United had, the hunger to win the title, you know, and that was probably the only reason why they didn't. So I saw kind of an avenue where if I could just give them a little bit of what I experienced at Manchester in the 6 years and what it takes to win the title and what you've got to do and how you've got to conduct yourself and, you know, train properly at the standards you've got to train, then, you know, we will have a chance. But, you know, some of them didn't want to take that on board. Some of them were happy with what they wanted to do, and that was the reason why. But, you know, I thank the Liverpool fans because it must have been hard for them to accept me. But once you're there, they take you in underneath their arms.
How do United fans treat you now?
United fans are fine because the most United fans I see, they can't believe... as I said, the bottom line is that I never wanted to leave Manchester United.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.